Just do it, what happened to Yeezy? He like his girl, like his ex, I'm talking over Easy. Used to love Yeezy's beats, they were never lazy. Saw the price of his clothes, I'm like, yo Yeezy, crazy. All of a sudden you wanna be president? A couple years ago, weren't you dissing the president? Just do it, you got school bus way. You tried to raise your voice, and he put you in your place. You was famous, why? Cause you was a genius. Your girl's famous. Why? Cause she works a penis. Easy, you sound like a Pokemon. Take them holy shirts you selling and just move along. Losing your mind, well, I guess it was a must. The metal in your jaw, making your mind rust. Back in the day, Kanye was super official. But nowadays, Kanye just so superficial. How you dissing people in that glass house? You still in Jay's shadow. Tell me, how's that working out? Straight bugging, thinking your work is all perfection. Where's the sense when you naming your daughter directions? Nike seems to inspire you, oh yet again. Just do it like Ray J and your girl Kim. Just do it, come on, what's next? Charge $500 for holy socks, call them distressed. You mad some companies told you no way. With that clothing line they probably laughed up in your face.
Good morning, Mr. West. We're pleased to meet with you. We're very eager to hear about your new clothing line.
You're welcome for having my presence in your presence, cause it's a present.
Okay.
Yeah, here's a picture of my sweater.
I gotta say, I like the design. The way the holes are drawn, it looks so real. I mean, you have a great designer on your team. I've never seen a design.
It's not a drawing. Those holes are real. They're really real. I want the holes to show and feel the appeal of the line.
Those are a lot of holes. What's the name of your line?
The line is called Distress. It is not a test. It's better than the rest. Yeah. You know, it's much like society today, which needs a savior like Jesus, or you call him Yeezus, or Yeezy for short, yeah? Huh?
Right. So how much did you want to charge?
$2,000.
Oh, Kanye or Kanyeezy. That was a good one. You almost got me there. I thought you were serious for a second there.
Yeezy wasn't joking. Yo, when Kanyeezy say 2,000, Kanye mean 2,000. You know, I'm doing this for my people. My people need sweaters with holes in it for $2,000. For too long, my people have been oppressed by companies like you, charging $40 for a hoodie. They don't want $40 for a hoodie. You know, they pay more if they could would he, with the Yeezys. No more. The time of Yeezy is now. Yeezus.
Call security. Kanye is going full Kanyeezy here. He needs to be removed from the building. Call security immediately. Call security. Get him out of the office.
What you just heard was a track by me, the one, the only, ItsJusBrandon, and it was in direct response to that Kanye West track called Facts. So I gave my version as opposed to facts. I call it reality fact check. Why? Because you'll drop the line. Does anybody feel sad for Bill Cosby? Or anyone feel bad for Bill Cosby? Listen, straight up, I'm going to talk about this out the gate. The Bill Cosby situation is a messed up situation. Why? Because there's a lot of factors that people do not want to acknowledge. Not they can't, but they do not want to acknowledge. Like the one vital one is that any black man associated with one of these two crimes can never redeem himself, and that is rape or domestic abuse. Whenever a man is associated with domestic abuse or rape, black men already have the stereotype of being angry individuals just generally. So when you add a rape charge or a conviction charge, or not even charge, an allegation, you are guilty or guilty with evidence. There's no innocence nowhere, and people want to act like that doesn't exist. Now, I feel sorry. I truly, my heart bleeds for those people who are actually victims of rape. Why? Because there are many people in this world that use false rape allegations as a way of spite to get at someone. Now, I'm not saying this is happening here. I'm not saying this ain't happening here. But this is what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't know. So I'm not going to condemn, or I'm not going to, fly the Bill Cosby flag. But what I'm going to say is the same way how you can't say that everyone that accuses, someone else's rape, the same way you can't say that they are a victim, the same way you can't say everyone that's accused of rape is a freaking, big, angry, nasty rapist. Because that's what happens. If I were to get accused of rape today, my name is in the mud. I am not coming back from it. I lose a job. My name is nothing. That's it. And even if I get proven guilty, people still going to talk. So that was what was behind the track. So let me get into this Bill Cosby situation. Now, a bunch of women have accused this man of something. Rape. Now, rape, to my understanding, is forcing an individual to have sex. Now, what they're saying is that he used drugs to coerce them in sex. Quaaludes. Back in the 70s, I don't know why people act like this ain't happened, but drugs were everywhere in the 70s. Drugs was in your face. Drugs was under your stairs. Drugs was in drugs. Drugs was everywhere in the 70s. So it would not surprise me if back in the day, a person took a Quaalude or something just to have, fun.
I have to say, for the record, I am not saying these women are making fraudulent claims. I am just merely stating the fact that I feel that in the 70s, drugs were a very casual, recreational thing that people used. Why do I gotta throw in that? Because a bunch of ignorant people right now are probably really getting upset at the fact that they think I'm trying to say Bill Cosby's innocent. Let me say, I ain't saying he's innocent. I ain't saying he's guilty. But I damn sure am not condemning him because of what some people allegate, what some people say they allegate. Listen, people lie. How many people that accused Michael Jackson of molestation recanted their statements after he died out of guilt and the parents wanted money? Yo, people need to wake up. They need to wake up, but they ain't going to. But I digress. Charlie Sheen. He has HIV, and I feel sorry because, he's going to die in a way which isn't natural. So I feel bad for him, He infected a bunch, he may have infected women with HIV. That's subjecting people to a death sentence. People talked about Charlie Sheen for about 2-3 weeks maybe. This Bill Cosby thing is going to last for a long time because they don't want him to forget it. He was a black entertainer that was relatively clean in terms of he had no acronym next to him. Kobe Bryant, rapist, Dave Chappelle, crazy, crackhead, ran away from the show. All these things that haven't been proven, they've just been let's be real. Kobe Bryant was accused of rape, right? He was accused of rape. Kobe, how many millions does he have? It doesn't matter how much money he has. Let me finish. Do you really think Kobe Bryant needs to physically force a female to do something? Does he have to? No. Women are throwing themselves at his feet. But let me put myself in a situation, I am a female who has done something with a man who is married, and he's not going to talk to me again. How can I get him to, oh snap, I can threaten him with rape? Listen, I'm not even trying to be funny right now. I'm just listing a bunch of facts because people are acting really ignorant about this. The real victims of rape, my heart goes out to them. But the people who are just saying it for the sake of saying it, and you're out there. You are. I just gotta say, what goes around comes around. Karma, it's gonna happen. But the shame is, once you tarnish someone's name like that, you can't ever go back on it. Ever. Domestic abuse and rape. If you're a man, you ever get, these things attached to your name, just know game's over. Game set. If you're black, game's set, game's done. There is no way you're coming back from that at all, And I also have to say, if you are an individual that, like to throw stones from your glass house, I gotta say, ain't no one perfect. Your boy talking to you right now, I ain't perfect. The person you look across the street, they ain't perfect. No one's perfect. We all make mistakes, and kicking a person while they're down is a deplorable act. Straight up. Especially when you don't know the facts of the situation. But Brandon, you don't know the facts. Exactly. So I'm not kicking anyone down. I'm not bringing them up. But I am saying, if you're going to go to a man's hotel room that is married late at night, you ain't reading the Bible. You're not going over script ideas. You're not talking about diplomas in college. You're going there for one reason and one reason only. That's it. And yes, people do make false rape allegations to get back at a person. And yes, people do blackmail with, oh, well, you did this and I'm going to tell the world if you don't. And some people are dumb enough. Oh, so the police, are they after me? No, they're not. Okay, cool. You got people
I'm just literally ranting right now. This isn't anywhere near humor. But you got people like, oh, you don't want to talk to me no more? Well, I'm going to tell the police you raped me. And they're like, well, you know what? I didn't rape you. I didn't force you. So the evidence is going to show that. That don't mean nothing. There's been guys who've been arrested off rape, off like, off a imagined description of an individual. Like there was a case back in 2003 where this girl made up a illustration of what the guy looked like who raped her. She recanted it later, but she gave a pretty accurate description of dudes who I was pretty sure I've seen before. It's a scary world we live in, people, and the more ignorant that you want to be towards it, the more chance you're gonna be caught with your pants down when it happens to you. And there's no safety. I'm sounding really grim right now. Listen, man, don't date a girl. They'll tell you rape them and you'll go to jail and they'll take your money. I ain't trying to sound like that. And like I said, and I gotta say it again because people are dumb, my heart goes out to anyone who's been a victim of the atrocity, which is rape. Because it's not cool. It is not nice. It is not to take someone's dignity like that. It makes you a deplorable human being. And I'm also saying for you to falsely accuse rape, you're less than a rapist. You are less because you are then making light of a crime. You're making light of a situation. You're making light of something that is there to help defend people, you know? Accusing someone of rape, you're taking their life. You are literally ending their livelihood. They can't do anything after that because people go and talk. Well, it doesn't matter what people say. Well, no, not when you're, not when you're in a certain position in life, but when you're not. Hell, Bill Cosby, rich, maybe even wealthy, you'd say. 30 years later, someone brings up some charges about something that happened in the 70s, and what happens? His character gets torn down. He's had to stop tours. He's had to pull back financial investments. Why? Because don't nobody want to associate their name with a person who's been accused of rape. That's it. Am I sympathizing with him? No, I'm telling you the facts. That's it. So yeah, and that was my 9-minute and 12-second rant about Bill Cosby. I mean, comedically, of course, I love his work, and I think that he's done a lot for, comedians and entertainers and stuff. I mean, I'm not excusing any crime. You do a crime, you pay the time. That's it, point blank. But note I say, if you do the crime, not if you're accused of the crime. And I say it one more time in case you forget, as a black man, you are when you're accused of domestic abuse or when you're accused of rape, as a black man, you are guilty or guilty with evidence. There is no innocence nowhere. So, how's you guys' week been? You guys been cool? Oh, yes. I'm going to be making some moves with this podcast soon, just to let you guys know. I'm going to try and move the podcast to somewhere else. Why? Because it took me way too long to upload the podcast last week, and that was because of a problem on my freaking website, my podcast provider's side. And I paid for it. And it screwed up. So I may move to somewhere else so I can get, a more reliable podcast, man. I ain't trying to be dealing with no drama. I just like to press upload and it goes up. 9 times I'm trying to upload this podcast and it just failed over and over and over and over again. It was like Shaquille O'Neal shooting free throws. It wasn't happening. And you guys don't deserve that. You guys deserve a prompt podcast that is ready to be delivered on time. Well, that's what I want to get to you. I'm going to talk about some honey traps. Now, what is a honey trap? A honey trap is something you set up when you believe your partner is cheating. So what you do, you pay this person to go and try and talk to your partner to entice them to get in with them. And if they do it, then they're a love rat. They're wrong. And you're what? Snow White? You're a friggin' idiot. If you really think your relationship is that bad, if you think your partner's cheating to that extent, you should have left them. And the older I get, the more I realize, men, women, it boils down to effort. If you put in the work in your relationship is going to be right. If you do not put in the work in your relationship ain't going to be right. I see so many people that say, oh, I put in the work in relationship. I decided that we're going to go on holiday. I bought this nice thing for us. I told her that we can go dinner. That ain't good for relationship. That's good for you selfish mofo. putting work in the relationship means, point blank, that you put in work for something that benefits the both of you. Not just one person, but both persons in the relationship. And if you don't do that, then the relationship's going to break down. I don't care how fine you are. Halle Berry, Jessica Alba. I don't care if you are freaking Jennifer Lawrence. If you don't put in the work in your relationship, that man's going to be gone. And most likely to someone that may not look better than you on the outside. But I got to say this. Looks ain't everything. Because you got someone that could not look like, they could look like a 7 on the outside, but be a 10 on the inside. And some people that can be a 10 on the inside, 10 on the outside, and a 4 on the inside. And those are the people that experience these relationship issues. But yeah, you pay money for this. You pay, as opposed to just putting money towards something that can make the relationship work, you want to try and prove they cheating? Do you have nothing to better do with your time? Do you? I mean, look, here's how to make your relationship work and work well. I'm going to give you the bare bones facts. 3 things you need to do. 1, don't trip over small things. 2, don't always put yourself first. Sometimes put the partner first. And 3, oral sex. Yes, if you follow those 3 steps, you're going to have a partner that is fulfilled and happy. If you do not perform those 3 steps, you're going to have a partner that is unfulfilled and looking for something better, keeping you there just because they put the work in. Yes, exactly. So, for those of you out here who are in happy, stable relationships, I'd say God bless you guys. You guys are an example to the world. You guys are an example to all of them. But for those of you who are putting money into freaking trying to honey trap your partner, grow up. Man up, woman up. Just get some sense straight. Because there's so many things you can be doing with your time as opposed to, that. So, yes, honey traps. Let's move on. Teen used as a sex present for ISIS. Okay, I am thoroughly convinced ISIS are a group of individuals that just do a bunch of messed up stuff and claim it's under the name of Islam. The same way how back in the day, there were people who used to keep slaves and say we're doing this in the name of God. Yeah, it definitely goes down. I don't believe these people are part of Islam the same way I don't believe that guy who shot up that abortion clinic, he was following the path of the Lord. Sorry, you gotta weigh this up. Balance is very important in this life, You just can't have life without it. Now let's read through. An Austrian teenager who left her home to join ISIS was used as a sexual present to entice new fighters to the sick extremist group. Alright, check this. She voluntarily left her house to join a group of people who was about killing other people. A part of me wants to say she deserves whatever she got, but that's ignorant. So I guess I'm going to have to say she deserves whatever she got. Why are you leaving your house? How bad is your house that you need to leave to go join ISIS? Like, what are they doing in your house? Hey, wake up, Becky. Time to snort the coke. What are you talking about? You don't know. You got to snort coke when you wake up in the morning. We've gone over this. After you're done snorting the coke, go out and mow the lawn with some scissors. No, you don't need any lawnmower. Go cut the lawn with the scissors we gave you. Oh, man. Let's see. She was beaten to death with a hammer for trying to escape. Jesus. Man. And she left home for this. She left home for this. Listen, I can feel sorry for you if you're a victim. A victim, meaning you are minding your own, ISIS come, get you. Cool. You're a victim. But if you're like, you know what? What am I doing in life? I got these parents that provide for me, this education that teaches me how to be self-sufficient. I got these shoes that protect my toe. I need to go join ISIS. I want a head wrap. I want to be belittled, and I want to start killing people. That's what I want to do. What are you expecting? Seriously, what are you expecting? So, she left a note and it says, her and her friend left a note and it said, "Don't look for us. We will serve Allah and we will die for him." You're on the right path. For real. Now a former Tunisian jihadist who managed to escape ISIS has revealed that she repeatedly tried to run away. Oh, word. You mean that crazy group of people who are blowing up innocent people and shooting people? They turned out to be a group you didn't want to be associated with? What was your brochure like? Join ISIS today. We go to beaches. We have fun. We hide our faces when we feel the need. What were you expecting? You know? She was regarded as a sexual present for new fighters. Well, you know, you gotta have allocations for everyone in every organization, you know? You're not gonna put the ugly chick at McDonald's in the front unless you have to. You're gonna put the fun. And this is actually really a normal custom in like restaurants, not restaurants, but fast food places. They put the really attractive people, male or female, in the front of the store, and they put the, you know, most of the time they put the women in the front, they put the men in the back, because women are a lot more inviting to a store or a fast food joint than a man. Yeah, welcome to McDonald's, can I take your order? Unless he's, you know, like Prince or something, or Tyson Beckford's like, what's up, girl? How you doing? Yeah, no, I just want to welcome you to McDonald's, you know, is there any way I can take your order? What can I get you? You want some barbecue sauce, girl? Because, you know, I can throw you some barbecue sauce. There's no problem. All day, every day, girl, you get this sauce. You can get this barbecue sauce. Unless, if they had him at the front, you know, the drive-thru would be extinct. Girls to get out there, the parking lot would need like a timer where people coming in and out the store just so they can get served by these, like, super suave individuals. Let's see, the Austrian government has yet to confirm the reports, and the foreign ministry spokesman has said we cannot comment on individual cases. I bet they can't. When your country is so bad, or people prefer ISIS to live in your country, you know something's going wrong. Let's see, shortly after arriving in Syria, these girls became poster girls for ISIS, carrying AK-47s and surrounded by groups of men. And there's nothing better to pull in, you know, a bunch of hormonal teenage boys than two fine chicks with AK-47s surrounded by men. It sounds like a damn porno. That's how messed up it is. That's what it sounds like. By October 2014, there were reports that they tried to escape and became sickened by the terrorist group's murders. What do you mean became sick? They were murdering people from day. They didn't just jump on the, hey, those girls are here. Okay, we gotta look cool. Yeah! Cool, that's one guy down. Okay, the more we keep killing, the more they're gonna think that we're cool. All right, we gotta keep this up. Because chicks like dudes that kill people, you know? Yeah. If I'm offending you right now, just turn it off, because it's only gonna get worse. Both girls were the children of Botswana refugees who had fled in the 1990s to escape the war. And they had the right idea. They knew they had to get away from that crap, so, you know, they ran away. Let's see. As many as 130 people have now believed to be fighting as jihadists aboard. Experts say at least half of them originally came from Caucasus. I can't pronounce this. Caucasus. Oh, God. Caucasus or Caucasus, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it, region of Russia, where they were granted asylum in Austria after the bloody Chechen War. Jesus Christ. So your people leave this place. They leave to get free, and you go back because you, you know, you can't really judge. Hell, yes you can. People have their own ways of interpreting how they need to live their life. That's it. Sometimes it's right. Other times it's really wrong. Moving on, is this the most dangerous beauty hack ever? Korean blogger uses fire and a small wooden stick to curl her lashes in an eye-watering tutorial. If you really, really want eyelashes that bad that you're willing to use wooden stick and fire to curl them, you need a hobby. And you need to find someone that loves you. Like yourself. Why are you setting your eyelashes on fire? Just to just for a curl? Just for a curl? Really? Are your eyelashes that bad that you need to do this? Sheet masks, face rollers, 10-step skincare routines, cushion compacts. Korea has been an array of innovative beauty hacks and products. But the latest craze, maybe a step too far, might be. Listen, if you ever catch your little sister, your daughter, your niece, anyone setting fire to a wooden stick to curl their eyelashes, let them do it. Let them burn up their eyelashes. They'll learn. I mean, listen, as a kid, I did stupid stuff. And had I not done that stupid stuff, I would not know what stupid stuff is today. I'm saying. And the stupid stuff I did that I wouldn't have learned, via time, my mom helped me with this amazing aid. It was a visual aid and it was a physical aid. The visual aid was called the belt. The physical aid was called the whooping. And these two helped me really establish what I needed to understand in life. It helped enhance my common sense. I'm trying to imagine my mom catching me with like some in the bathroom. Actually, she'd really be confused. Why are you trying to, curl your eyelashes, Brandon? What we need to talk. Do you like girls, Brandon? Do you feel yourself attracted to females? Because what you're doing right now attracts men, not I have never, ever seen a girl like, ooh, girl, look at that man. Look at that man. Look at his eyelashes. Them eyelashes on fleek, girl. Do you see that man eyebrows? Girl, don't get it twisted. I've seen like girls go like crazy for like cheekbones, jawlines, and the one I'll never understand, girls like dudes with butts, like butts that stick out that they can grab the hand. I don't understand it. I'm not a girl, so that makes sense. I don't think I ever want to understand it. It seems weird to me how a girl wants a guy with a big butt. I can't grasp it. Ladies, if you get it, fair dues to you. I really don't want to know, but if you want to tell me, I guess it couldn't hurt to learn some information. But I don't get it. So, yes, the video has been watched more than 50,000 times, but some viewers have urged people not to try this dubious method at home. You don't say! Someone wrote, don't curl your eyelash after applying mascara, you're gonna damage them. The person who made it said, please, people, just use waterproof mascara. Not water resistant, but waterproof mascara. So hold up. For you need waterproof mascara when you fire and curl your eyelashes. Makes sense to me. Simply get a great makeup remover, oil-based, and wait a minute. Oil-based? If you use oil-based makeup remover after you've curled your eyelashes with fire, you're going to blow your eyes up. Please, people, if you want to try this, be my guest. Please apply fire to your eyelashes and then use some oil-based makeup remover to get them off. Jesus, oh my goodness. I gotta move on because I'm getting a little bit upset. Oh, she said this. I am Asian, and I did not have any problems to hold the curl with the mascara like the Maybelline ones, and L'Oreal telescopic or butterfly. Curl, apply waterproof mascara, and voila. Shish kebab eyelashes. That's what you're gonna say. Voila. Shish kebab eyelashes. Man. Moving on. Taylor Swift's high school crush who inspired hit song Teardrops on My Guitar is charged with child abuse. Okay. Child abuse is not cool. I don't condone it. I think it's disgusting. My point is a simple one. It ain't Taylor Swift. It's a guy that inspired her song. Why do you care that a guy that inspired a song did this? It's just because he's attached to Taylor Swift you want to put this in the news? Is this how hungry people are for news? Or this ain't even news. This is what you would call barely gossip. Yeah, it's messed up that he beat his kids. Arrest him, all that, but it don't need to be in the news. Why? Because Taylor Swift's high school crush, he ain't even related to her. He's a dude that she liked back when she was young, and he inspired her to write a song. That's like saying, okay, Brandon Palmer's 4th grade teacher's gardener's daughter was accused of smuggling in cocaine as a no one cares. That's like 3 people extended. Why do you care about this? And if you do care about it, fair dues. You need a hobby or something. But this is ridiculous. People are only reason I wanted to talk about this is because eventually people are going to realize that the news is really designed to scare you. The news is designed to frighten you into making rash decisions about people and things and doing something that does not require thought and or common sense. That's what the news is there for. To straight up just terrify you into buying or just consuming information, consuming products you don't really need, consuming an ignorant mind frame to another particular, group of people. That's all it's doing. Fear mongering. All right, next up. Oh, this one. Oh my goodness. Christina Milian shares boobylicious selfies promoting new reality TV show. It's called Christina Milian Turned Up. Oh God. When I first saw Christina Milian, I'm saying this like I actually knew her. When I first saw her, it was on this video about her and Ja. Every little thing that we do, should be between me and you, do the freaky things that we do. And I love that song. It was really good. And when then she went did the whole like, do you really know me? Something. She had a bunch of great songs. Then she fell off horribly because she started doing songs of people who sucked. Back to back. Then she did that thing with Romeo, and it was like, okay, all right, what are you doing? It's like it was the beginning of the end for her. And now she's at a point in her career where she needs to do a reality TV show. Christina, you're better than that. You're a songwriter. You're a singer. You're an actress. You're better than this. Doing a reality TV show called Christina Milian Turned Up. You're a mama. You got kids. What you doing? Christina, you're killing me. I am a fan of yours. As an artist, I respect your work so much. You're better than doing a damn reality TV show. When you see a reality show called Brandon Palmer in the House, you know it's over. The ship has sailed. The Titanic is sunk. The fat man has ate the sandwich. It's over. Listen, I'm not discrediting her on any level. I feel she's better than what she's doing. And trying to do like a picture of her showing off her chest to try, like get up attention for her reality shows. Like, you don't need to go the route of freaking Kim Kardashian. I understand why she did it. She ain't got no talent. She ain't got no ability. She adds nothing to society. I don't give a damn that she looks good. If you had someone that looked good but is a twisted individual, then they're a good-looking twisted individual. That's it. The society we live in. It's a gosh darn shame. But yeah, and see what else. In braces and a harness bralette, the pop star snapped herself hanging out with pal Nicole Williams, who features on the show Monday night. The mother of one has been plugging the new season, which follows the lives of Christina and her family as she tries to break back into the music industry. You were on Lil Wayne's mixtape. What are you doing? Just write a decent song. That's all you gotta do. I say that's all. Listen, it is not easy being a creative person and coming up with something that's, up to the time and all the rest of that stuff. But I think that she messed up when she tried to do that Beyonce-esque thing with the dip it low, dip it down. And then she had Fabulous on the track. Oh, God, not Fabulous. Anyone but him. She's done amazing songs. But to be brought to this, good Lord. She ain't ugly. She got ability. There's got to be something going on behind the scenes, as to why she's doing. We just get let down. Honestly, just let down. Yeah. I know it's late in the day, but Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year from your boy. And with Happy New Year, I hope you guys had a very good Christmas. I hope you guys had a freaking fantastic New Year. I was going to try and do another podcast, but I didn't get a chance to do it. So I'm dropping this one here now with a little musical number in the beginning, which I'm also going to release on my SoundCloud. Type in ItsJusBrandon, and it should pop up on the SoundCloud. If not, I need to release a better link on that, so yeah, my bad. But yeah, and the last thing before I biggity bounce. New Year's mayhem in the streets across Britain as drunk people lose sense and they lose their mind, and some people actually lost their pants too. I do not do New Year's Eve celebrations unless it's inside of a house with people I know, respect, and familiar with. I don't like to be on the street on New Year's Eve because people act the effing fool. They act the fool. I'm not with that. I've never been with that. It's not cool. Why am I on the street where people are literally trying to do the craziest of things so they can live out their New Year's with a bang? Dead that. I'm in my house playing video games, eating pizza. That's how I roll. And it's a good look. No complaints from your boy. No complaints. There were 48 arrests in London alone on New Year's Eve, including drug possession, assault with a bladed weapon, assault on police officers. Well, what you gonna do? You beat up a policeman, people get upset. You kill a black guy in broad daylight with witnesses on camera, you get what? A slap on the wrist. Slap on the wrist. People, I'm not going to drag this out anymore because I'm getting really hungry right now. But I hope you guys have learned a lot from my raging podcast, because it hasn't been as much funny as it has been much raging. I'd appreciate if you guys spread the track around as much as possible. It's called Reality Fact Check. It's called Reality Fact Check by your boy ItsJusBrandon. I want to thank you guys for listening. I know it's an abrupt end, and I apologize for the abruptness of the end, but I'm really on a vibe right now. I probably took too many Pro Pluses at work. I put what did I take? I took 3 Pro Pluses with some Lucozade. So I'm pretty much on that vibe right now. People, I hope you enjoyed my work. I do this for y'all, and I appreciate your support and the love that you guys give me. You guys are beautiful people, and I don't care what you do. As long as you stay beautiful while you're doing it, you're going to stay true to yourself. You have a fantastic, beautiful life that is... I need a word to fill. That is... fulfilling. A fulfilled life that is fulfilling. Nah, that's stupid. A beautiful, fulfilled life that is... happy. I'm really screwing this up. A beautiful, fulfilled life that is marvelous. There we go. That is just marvelous. People, any questions, comments, get at your boy on Twitter at ItsJusBrandon, or if you want to get to the podcast directly, it is at IJBPC. That is at IJBPC on the Twitter. If you want to email me directly, that is at IJBPC@outlook.com. That is IJBPC@outlook.com for the email address. Any questions, any comments, get at your boy ItsJusBrandon. I want to thank you guys for listening. Once again, you guys are beautiful people. Peace. I'm out.